Budin Eyalet was an administrative unit of the Ottoman Empire in Central Europe and the Balkans. It was formed on the territories that Ottoman Empire conquered from the medieval Kingdom of Hungary and Serbian Despotate. The capital of the Budin province was Budin. Population of the province was ethnically and religiously diverse and included Hungarians, Croats, Serbs, Slovaks, Muslims of various ethnic origins and others. History. In the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire had conquered the southern line of fortresses of the Kingdom of Hungary. After the Battle of Mohacs, where the Kingdom of Hungary was heavily defeated, and the turmoil caused by the defeat, the influence was spread on the middle part of the Kingdom of Hungary. While Ottoman troops invaded Buda in 1526 and 1529, Suleiman I used the Buda area as a territory of the Allied Kingdom and did not annex it fully to the empire. In 1541, Suleiman decided to consolidate the conquered Buda area and to set it up as an organic part of the empire. He drove away the Austrian commander Roggendorf, besieging the city, and on 29 August 1541 he took control of the city with a trick, together with the city on the other side of Danube, Pest. He immediately organized the first Central European vilayet with capital in Buda. The same year, several other cities fell under Ottoman rule: Sijd, Kalocsa, Zabadka. In the years 1543 to 44, the Ottomans conquered the fortresses of Novgorod, Vac, Fejevar, Pirkut and Siklos, which were embedded into the new vilayet. In 1552 the vilayet was expanded with new territories in the north, and the new vilayet of Temesvar was established. Military control of the surrounding areas was driven from Budin. The following year, the advance of the Ottomans slowed down and the territory of the Budin vilayet did not change until the ending of the 15 Years' War and the Peace of Szent-Vitorik, where the Ottomans lost territories north of Novgorod. However, Igra and Kanaya were captured during these wars and were shortly managed as sanjaks in this province. The territory of the Eyalet was significantly reduced in size with the establishment of the Eyalets of Igra and Kanaya. Nevertheless, it remained the foremost Ottoman province in Central Europe, owing to the strategic importance of Budin as a major port on the Danube. In the 17th century, Kara Mustafa conquered more vast areas from the Habsburg Kingdom of Hungary and its vassal Principality of Transylvania, but did not succeed in conquering Vienna in 1683. This failed attempt heralded the gradual decline of Ottoman power in Europe. On 2 September 1686, Budin was captured by the troops of the Holy League. Military conflicts were a regular occurrence on the Ottoman-Habsburg border, so there was a constant need of a significant military presence. If the Sultan or the Great Commander was not present, then the post of General Commander was taken by the Pashas of Budin. His power was enlarged to the vilayet of Temesvar, Igra, Kanaya and to Varad. The title of the Budin Pasha was enhanced to be the Great Commander from 1623. The number of the troops in the province at this time is difficult to estimate. There are documents to show 10,200 soldiers in the fortresses in 1546, and 12,451 soldiers in 1568. Auxiliary troops called spies were also present, but no accurate figures are available. The cost of maintaining this large force put pressure on the budget of the province. In 1552, for example, the Porte sent 440,000 gold coins to Budin to provision the army. Fortresses. The Ottoman Empire put all efforts to strengthen the stronghold at Budin. They built several rings of defense around Budin and defended roads for supplies to Vienna, as their aim was to crush the capital of the Habsburgs, which they did not succeed. The most important fortresses around Budin were Estegum, Sexferevar, and also less important Vac and Visegrad. To the south, the most relevant fortress was Sajitvar. Budin. In the 145 years Ottoman era, the city of Budin was not converted to the Italian type of defensive fortress, which was in the fashion at that time. The old fortress was enlarged by the Bizivaras walls and a small stronghold was built on the Eyalet hill. The Budin castle was already standing on a medieval castle, with more or less same walls as per now. Various towers were built by Ottomans, i.e. Murad Pasha Tower, between 1650 and 1653. The walls were enlarged in Eyalet Hill, in Rojadom, Naphegy and on the side of the Danube. The main castle was also walled inside, where they have made small openings so that the sentry could move easily. Administrative divisions. After 1541, province included following sanjaks: Sanjak of Budin, Sanjak of Semendia, Sanjak of Izvornik, Sanjak of Volketrine, Sanjak of Poyega, Sanjak of Mohak, Sanjak of Istalny Belgrade, Sanjak of Segadin, Sanjak of Siam, Sanjak of Kopan, Sanjak of Siklos, Sanjak of Pekai, Sanjak of Adin, Sanjak of Alakai-Sir, Sanjak of Kanad, Sanjak of Kekarerek, Sanjak of Hipovo. In about 1566, province included following sanjaks: Sanjak of Budin, Sanjak of Semendia, Sanjak of Poyega, Sanjak of Mithak, Sanjak of Istalny Belgrade, Sanjak of Segadin, Sanjak of Siam, Sanjak of Babakar, Sanjak of Zagetvar, Sanjak of Pekai, Sanjak of Estegon, Sanjak of Hatvan, Sanjak of Filk, Sanjak of Sasen, Sanjak of Sonluk, Sanjak of Simon Tournay, Sanjak of Kopan, Sanjak of Siklos, Sanjak of Seket, Sanjak of Novigrad, Sanjak of Pespirim. In about 1600, province included following sanjaks: Sanjak of Semendia, Sanjak of Siam, Sanjak of Rekib, Sanjak of Kopan, Sanjak of Istalny Belgrade, Sanjak of Mithak, Sanjak of Siklos, Sanjak of Sekai. In 1610, province included following sanjaks: Sanjak of Budin, Sanjak of Siam, Sanjak of Rekib, Sanjak of Kopan, Sanjak of Istalny Belgrade, Sanjak of Mithak. Before the end of Ottoman administration, province included following sanjaks: Sanjak of Budin, Sanjak of Siam, Sanjak of Semendia, Sanjak of Seket, Sanjak of Simon Tournay, Sanjak of Istalny Belgrade, Sanjak of Estegon, Sanjak of Mohak, Sanjak of Pekai.